How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to some more Season 5. So I want to point this out because I had thought about this last time after having lost the mission. Due to some excessive misses with our attacks, our ratio is 89%, which, it's our one loss out of 9 missions. That does add up. But also our other ratio of enemies out of action to allies out of action, and 520% ratio is atrocious. Doesn't help that four out of the 10 died instantly, and the other two of them we fired. So yeah, not going great right now. Our money's a little low. We did send in a shipment. We might need to send in more. But we're going to be avoiding that story mission. Maybe if things go well and we can get some... My gosh. Okay. Nope, that's fine. We'll take that mission. Maybe if we have a week where everything's brutal or deadly, we're not doing it. We'll go for the story mission.
Discover that you aren't alone.
The other one is if we can get a good few blue weapons to really walk in there, that would be the way to go. That's the only thing I can hope for, honestly, because this team's behind, to put it lightly. They're very, very far behind. Are we fighting Skaven? No. Guessing they're in these buildings, but I'm guessing they're in these buildings. All the word stones up there. We definitely need as much of this supply as we can get. But we can't be too greedy. As much as we want the supplies, greed is not good right now. Our team does not do well with it. I think I'll have one of our pirate ladies job here. She's probably the better option for it. We'll even grab this. Might as well get the buff. She'll try to grab loot. Oh, that word stone's gonna be a pain, isn't it? It's a fragment. I'm not doing it. We are not doing it. Yeah, no. That's all right. We'll skip it. A short bow, we can sell it, which is the reason I want to pick it up. Okay. We'll just end her turn because she's not going to be doing much else. She's going to run up this way. There is loot in here, but not a lot. This is the one we want to take. We want to grab those because we're really preying on there being blue weapons in there. That is our only hope, is we can, get a few of those. Don't know how good our odds are, but we will try. If we see this go up a few times, it means someone got here. This is definitely where they are. There's no way they didn't get to that. Yeah, they're picking right now. So they spawned in here, someone grabbed this, and now they're grabbing all of this. I don't understand why they're going so slow about it, but... we will, not be too greedy about it. We'll try to steal it off of them. I feel like I have to approach this season like I did the first season, where we have to assume us getting caught in melee is very bad, despite it being effectively that. Oops all guns. At least I could get them from a distance, and the damage is soaked in, and I'm not stuck in combat where I can't continue to do damage. It's a real problem. And with Oops All Guns, all of our teammate can continue to shoot at people. This one, not so much. If there's 3 people on a target, usually that's all I get. And then, right now our henchmen can't really back out. Oof, this is tough. You would think having only range would be tough, but wow. Having a major, cutting off basic melee attacks is, ending the way you would expect. Not great. We just have to hope that our late game builds will involve so many crits that we're just stunning everything we fall into. That is a high chance. That is a very, very high chance. Because, you know, both of the Pyralays, I think I'm going to go both and 2 Vikings. I think that's our best build because those 2 can have the spells to keep them going and they will both be crit machines. If they can crit and stun, that means everyone else can finish up the fight. Just fantastic. And then, you know, everyone else will be also getting value. It's not like I'm just, you know, leaving them all out there to fight for themselves, but they will definitely have my highest hope. Just not sure how to build everybody else, you know? The flea could work if we build it on the henchmen's for the 15%. So, like, when they get the buffs later, they could charge in, hopefully hit, and then flee out, but I'm only giving them a 50% increase to their stats. That's not very good. Now, no, that wouldn't work either. It would have to be flee, and it would have to be, well, you could go dual wield at that point, because, if you're using flee, you're not using up their points. If they have Howl of the Wolf up, they immediately have the cost reduction, so they could charge onto flee for 1 strategic point into another charge, which, I mean, the value is immense if we can pull that off. Though, if you recall the mission from last time, fleeing seems to make them guaranteed crit you. You know, it's just, it was wild watching that, you know, the enemy getting, you know, 5 crits. I mean, I could fathom a guess why we lost. Yeah, there was nothing right about that. He hit everything, crit nearly everything. Yeah, that was tough. We're gonna have to switch these guys out because I know you can put a nice little Sigmar backplate on these guys, which is just fun, just great. Where they can have the Sigmar icons, or you can just put a plaque, you know. Instead of buying jewelry, they just got a nice little wooden plaque and just wrote Sigmar on it and called it a day. That also looks a little bit better in my opinion. Are you seriously? Ah, there's a target. Does he have a... I don't know what he would have. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see what they do. The one thing that's gonna be sad is with these guys, I'm probably gonna have to give up a lot of their potential as far as charging is concerned. Because they're gonna have to get, well, specifically less curse chance, obviously. There's not much else there. They're gonna get the one where they have more guaranteed chance to cast. That's a super important one. That's 2 abilities already. And I don't know how this will work for spell points as far as a max level.
A new round
caster.
has started.
Because we would need 10. I don't think they get 10. I don't think that's a thing. So for them to have both abilities maxed, Now, of course, if it had to come down to it, I would only get the first rank of Howl of the Wolf because that's the full benefit. And then the other one, I would just... That is definitely a ranged weapon. Okay. We're just going to park him in here for now. I don't know if he'll block that if we do that, so maybe not. Yeah, see, I can't put him in anywhere unfortunate. Yeah, he'll just block this corner, though someone will probably just get him, but that's all right. We're trying to bait them in. Uh-oh. There's one of our targets. There's the other target. He is not in heavy armor. And he is in light armor with a helmet. Okay. That's an interesting decision. Oh, I forgot about her. She's quite the distance. That's okay. I think I'm gonna have her delay. I'm curious if the one guy will get around the corner. That matters. Just go ahead and delay it. We'll see if he runs the whole way around, because he might. He should be able to just make it, I think. Oh no, he's grabbing Wordstone. That guy's gonna have a lot of debuffs. A lot of debuffs, which I'm okay with that because it also means we can steal from him. Yep, there he is. Oh, and he got hit anyway. Now this is gonna hurt. Actually, it's not. He's got a basic spear, which is not a great thing to bring. Now this is 3 hits. Oh. Our warband rating has gotten so bad that they now do not have 6 points. Or the game is doing this retroactively because we're doing so poorly that they said, you know what? We're going to help you out. And they may have. If they did, that's a cool feature. I will give them that one. That is a cool feature. Let's get a hit. Nice. Okay, we're looking good. I mean, he's not looking good. He's invisible. Yeah, we'll disengage and move out of the way. We're gonna move out of the way this way, because if they charge, at least then she can disengage. Now, this guy can't help anything, so I'm just gonna have him at the ready for next turn to go into the center, because I feel like that's where most of our fight's gonna be. Who knows? Our leader should be able to get up there and finish off the fight. We'll see. So he did get a hit on us. Uh-oh. Is he in the building? Oh dear. I did not plan for that. He will probably get hit by a bow. Or if the AI is correct, they will use a gun, which is just good on henchmen. Ask me how I know that. Actually, I don't know that their henchmen can use guns. I think they're specifically bows and crossbows. It's, yeah, the mercenaries are usually your best if you want to try out a bunch of goofy builds or try out all the weapons. Mercenaries, your guy. Skaven have a lot more specific items. However, only a 72. Well, hey, we're hitting them today. You know, we just kind of backloaded them there yesterday where we missed all of them.
Objective complete.
Okay, well, there's one of the items.
Objectives updated.
I'll have him run around here and just check it. Oh my god. I don't know what to say about this besides, disengage. Yeah, that's bad. I didn't realize he was actually there. Uh-oh. That's actually really bad for us, because now he's going to be stuck in there, unable to help. I check the thing without wasting it? No? Alright. I mean, I could go for a charge, but then he'll just swing. I could be okay damage. Let me look at his turn order. You are at 57. She is at 58. So she goes before him. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think this is worth it then. The miss is unfortunate, but expected. Oh, that's a counterattack. I can't even see what weapons he has because he's invisible. There we go. What? And then one of my characters disappeared. Oh, well, he has a spear. He must have a blue spear. No, 15 to 27 is actually pretty low. He's just high rolling.
A new round has started.
Huh. Yeah, see, we could have him charge in. No, delay your turn. Delay your turn. This will work out better if we see what they do. Because we may need to have him go the other way so the Pyro Lady can charge in and disengage. Oh, no. Oh, they're all coming through there. Uh-oh. No, don't be like that. Don't be like that. No. No. This is the worst case scenario because that just means now they have it crowded, which is annoying. Just get in there. Uh-oh, we're starting that again? That's not good. Just disengage, because I think if you back up a little bit, someone else can get involved. I hope. We're not going to get anything here until that leader's out of the way, too. Well, he can't do anything there either, so that sucks. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. I just wanted to grab a loot, and then look at that. 3 heroes flood in, which just ruins our day. I don't even know what to do with that. Can we even get in there to stop that? No, he's just gonna get turns. He goes to turns on that one. All right. Well, we can maybe... How close is he? Well, we can see him first. Come on. Come on. He's right there. Okay, he will swing back. Naturally hitting. All right, disengage and get out of the way. Oh, this is so bad. Ouch! Well, you're going down, aren't you? Wow. Well, okay, I guess I was gonna fire one of these idiots. There's just too much that can go wrong with this build. Ah. It's so bad. No one can help where they need. Oh, man. That'll work. You only need one more hit on him. Just dodge. Okay. Who else can go? Oh, man. We just... Everybody's so far away. It's not great. Yeah, he's gonna get nothing done. Oh, man. The AI has absolutely just destroyed me because they just ran into one crowded area. Yep. This is not it. Come on. Come on. Can we hit a 74? Thank goodness. We'll take it. We could maybe get a double hit on him. Would that be where we want to be? I mean, what else do we have? There's no damage around. Who's our other target? Not him. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go for it and miss it because naturally. 1 second. Huh. Yeah, I think we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We cannot be this bad off, you know? What? Oh, he has a blunderbuss. That's what he did. So upset we lost that guy. And he died so fast. And we can get the damage, but won't have it all alone either. think we just kind of have to do it. What? What? Why, though? Why must you all start missing as soon as it gets real and we need you to perform? Can't live with that. In fact, we physically don't live with that, which is the problem. We're just throwing away our opportunities. Come on, hit him. 3 in a row, baby. That's not 72% hit chance. I don't care what this game's smoking. Delay your turn. We'll disengage after. Oh, it's a different guy? Alright. Oh no, he's gonna walk into that, which means he's gonna swing twice. Yep, he hits on his 75. He hits on his 75, but a 72 is too big of an ask. Disengage. It's kind of brutal how just wrong this game's treating me right now, you know?
A new round has started.
Okay, we need to get another charge on this guy. Nope, not him. We don't care what he's doing. This guy. What is happening? 4 in a row? I mean, I can't play on that. Blow up or something. Oh, I can't believe you stayed in on that. Not that you can disengage, so that sucks. Well, I hope you can dodge and get 2 counterattacks, because that's why I left counterattacks in, so this stuff isn't impossible. Frequently is. Oh, I don't think I can get a charge to help with that fight either. I can fight here. When is this guy going? 54? One of them can get involved, but they're not going to get a kill. I would like to get a kill on this guy, but that's not happening. Everyone seems to miss. I don't know if this guy's just Neo or what's going on. Okay, and then disengage. Up the stairs, I guess. No, don't go up the stairs, because if they decide that they can fight you, you're screwed. Dodge fail. I guess he had a spear. What was I thinking? Another miss on 77. At least we got one. No! Why are they getting the crits? I mean, what do you want from me, game? I guess they just don't want me to do this challenge is what they're really doing to me. I mean, that amount of misses and then they crit again? Yeah, you know, these numbers aren't adding up. There's something wrong with the numbers. Horrifically wrong. Yeah, there's no point in disengaging until they... See, the henchmen are useless after they get 1 charge. If it's not dead instantly. Useless. Because it costs 2 of their points. It's just too much. They charge too much. An 80 was too low to hit. Please hit. It's a 72. I guess we hit in some stretches of the mind. I just need to be out of this mission. My boys ain't hitting. Who's our target? He was 1. There's 2. Oh, and he's 3. Of course he is. Okay, so we need to kill that idiot. And that's probably not going to happen. Park over here because I feel like there's a shot coming. Ow. Well, that didn't actually work. I was hoping he'd shoot through his teammates, but he didn't do that. And I trust you, sir, to hit the target. Please. Why is it we'll miss 5 in a row on charges, and then when we finally hit it, their dodge will come through on a 40? That's happened frequently in this challenge. I don't know what's going on, but it's getting weird. Sit there. Sit there and think about what you've done. You're not leaving. You are sitting there and thinking about the stupid amount of misses you idiots are doing. Hit! Another guy dead because they don't miss. They don't miss. We can't hit. I don't know.
A new round has started.
I don't know what you want from me, game. I literally can't do any better than what I'm doing with the challenge I'm working with. Stop ripping me off. And they pass their hole. They wouldn't miss an 82 for their fucking life, would they? The cheats, the hacks, the laughable amount of them. It's so high. I mean, just nonsense. Dodged on 24. He dodged on 24. Another crit. Another crit. I can't believe how cheated we are right now. That is unbelievable. Would someone hit this douchebag? Holy crap, boys. Hit him. Our hit rate is not even close to what's printed. Not even close. I think we're hitting at 20% values on a 72% hit chance. That ain't right. That ain't right. Not even close. Not even in the ballpark. If they're hitting everything and I'm hitting 20%, you know, that's much. Little excessive. How's it going, Ed? Oh, he is in the way. Nothing I can do about that either. I could soak it and then disengage, but that just leaves me in the same situation. I gotta do it. Watch him be unable to disengage. I don't even know what to say anymore. I got no words for how stupid this game is being right now. Hit him. Mother... What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? There's nothing. There is nothing.
A new round has started.
There's nothing you can do. This is so far out of my hands. I've done everything correctly, and the game still cheats me. I don't know what they want from me. I don't know. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose this round. We're gonna lose it. There's nothing I can do. If my guys will not hit the most obvious fuck you hit moments, I can't win. I feel like this challenge just isn't worth it because of how obnoxious it's being with the numbers. Of course he hits. Of course he hits. Why wouldn't he fucking hit? They haven't fucking missed. It's just tough having henchmen that just have to dodge on their turn, you know? It's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Also, he's stuck, so that character's dead, effectively. He's just still a morale piece. That's the problem I'm having right now. Okay! Hey, buddy, old pal, please, fucking hit him. Jesus Christ. It only took 5 turns?
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
They're still in this fight. They are still in this motherfucker. I don't think he can kill that guy off, but not much we can do with it. Maybe we can force this guy to flee. Maybe. It was a 95 that we could finally hit.
A new round has started.
All right, we might be able to get a secondary objective. Of course, we're going to be firing half our team here, but 50. Oh, the open wounds twice over. How did I know? How did I know? Why do I know, game? That's still a 60, dickheads. But somehow we missed. I'm sure it maths out if you never did any math work in your life. Good. Good. Fuck that guy. We just need to kill that guy off and be out of here, but that's not gonna happen. I mean, he could be dead right now, but, you know, challenges and shit. Just pin this guy to the wall. Why? You won't kill if you do that, so that doesn't help us. I don't know what to do. That is wild how many we've missed. Holy shit. I should just get a mod that just shows you the odds of what has just happened. I feel like that is just... It has to be known. It has to be known because it's just so out there how much they've ripped me off since this campaign has started. It has to be something with charges and ambushes. It has to be. 10% doesn't make this. Just doesn't. Well, this guy's been dead the whole time, so what's new? All right, buddy, I need you to do something for me. You need to actually do a hit. Please. Please hit him at 75. Ay, 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 grab his shit.
Objective completed.
Fuck this.
A new round has started.
Oh my god. We lost 4 of our units.
Victory favors the just. It is Sigmar's will that you are triumphant this day.
Sigmar needs to get a better fucking will. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude.
Progress.
If he's making us miss this many.
Remarkable. Remarkable.
Skull fracture.
Nice progress.
5 days out? Yeah, you're fired.
The gods are with you. Remarkable.
Remember when I said that thing where it's like maybe they're doing something to help it? Well, you're fired. Well, we got 2 firings here. Can't you fire people before you pay them? Nope, you have to pay them. Have a hunting rifle. Good job. There's your level ups. Isn't that nice? How cool. Get out of my warband. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. You got a severed leg, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, hold on. Give me my stuff back. You can have a spear. I ain't gonna be using those anyway. Bye-bye. That's 15 gold. I'd rather just rehire. And here I thought we'd get anywhere. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. My guys just don't believe in hitting any targets. He can only get the 13 strength, which isn't enough to get the crit we need either. I think 12's necessary, but we gotta go this. We gotta go topless. We're dying. We're just dying every step of the way. I think 9 was what they needed. Apollo, just don't die. Yeah, I wish, dude. I wish my numbers actually did what the numbers say. But they don't. They absolutely do not match up to what they say on paper, that's for sure. You thought XCOM was bad. You just wait. You just wait. Well, there's no point in you holding that right now, so just have a sword. She'll just wield both. And hopefully she hits something. For a discount? Yeah, well, I didn't sign a paper, so you get no money. I had to pay idiots and then fire them, so I'm out of money to give.
New hired swords are available.
Jesus. I just can't believe how atrocious my boys be. Like, damn. Go hear from my lawyer. I don't think it'll help you.
Vicinity. These
Yeah, you don't want a lawyer in Mordheim streets. You know what? I think a lawyer with a toothpick might be better than some of the soldiers I've, hired on. They've shown me the error of believing that these guys have freaking brains. Because they most certainly do not. Just dump it in the cart. Wow, what a start. Gonna have someone grab this. Oh my god. Oh man. I don't even know if I can manage this playthrough watching these numbers be such a ripoff. long weekend, 4 days off. Nice. Where is it? Oh my god, this is terrible. Yep, get back down there. Or unpaid days off. Yeah, it would be nice if they paid us not working, but yeah. No one would have such luck. I mean, there might be people that have such luck. Okay, so I have to go up the stairs. Oops, that is not the direction we need to go. What? Is the item in there? Oh god, I'm way off. Oh, you would have to jump up there? Do I really want to do that? No, I don't. I'm not going to. Monday and Tuesday are paid days off, but since I'm not a permanent employee. Get it? That sounds like some weird wording there. There's no such thing as a permanent employee. That sounds like some bullshit to me. I don't even know if I should go. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're just gonna do that. Let's see if we catch him. I mean, it does sound that way with how they word that. If you're like, what? No one's permanent. They can just fire you whenever they felt like it. I mean, some places have that, but. A 75% chance. What's up there? It seems like. Whatever. You're gonna fail a 75? Look at this jack off. Get up there. Fails an 85. That's my numbers. 75% success. Fail. 85% success. Fail. And that's been my whole freaking campaign so far. Just insanity how bad these dice are. Getting robbed. Just absolutely robbed. This is why when I build properly and I'm not doing a challenge, even during most challenges, I get to like 95% ASAP because, yeah, it's a little obvious. It's just maddening how much they'll rip you off. Just, I think the problem is I'm looking at the percentages and thinking they're true, and they're not. They're absolutely not. They're like, oh, we'll show you a number. Like, you couldn't just re-roll it in the background. It's still got the failure chance, I know, but, you know, when you see that percentage, you expect to get that percentage. I'm currently not. I wish I could say I have 90%, but, yeah. I can't really do that. I think my only goal that I have to do now is I have to get...
A new round has started.
Everyone's first order of business is the 10% hit chance when charging. I don't really have another option. It has to be that. Capcom sale? I mean, I don't know what Capcom would have out right now that I even want to put money on. This guy has 2 maces. So what are we dealing with here? Need all this word stone, but I just don't think we're picking that up normally. Let me do 1 check. Oh, I knew that one would be a trap. Nope, wrong button. Okay. I mean, now that I have counterattacks, I could utilize sitting here. I may do that. Hold on. We're doing it. I want them to waste their points. The problem is I can't guarantee a kill. It's nice when I could be like, aha, you ate it, and then they go in, they try to attack, it doesn't work, and then I can just counter, you know, just walk up and beat the hell out of them. Now I can't do that. It has to be counterattack or charges, and I can't rely on charge. Somehow think every single one of these numbers. Yeah, I'm not going in there. That's not happening. Can't imagine anyone's popping out of there, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I only played, what, the first 2 Ace Attorneys, and I was like, yeah, I'm not. But the first 2, I don't know if they were just that wild, but some of the logic leaps that game wants you to take, it was like, what? I guess I just didn't understand how law works in Japan, by which I mean it's insanity. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the new one's any different, but yeah, there seem to be some insane logic leaps. I was just like, yeah, that'll do it. And they're like, nah, that doesn't do it, man. But it's like a specific way. It felt like the old point and click adventures, you know? Where they're just like, here's something insane. You should probably know that it's insane. You're going to have a very bad time. Like, basically, it's one of those things, you know, where they make it stupid just to eat your time. Oh, please charge into that. Oh, come on. Also made so you can't fail. Oh, is this the new ones are like that? I forget what Word of Damnation does. Ah, God. They're kind of just building up on us here. It's like that too. It didn't feel like that. I mean, it wasn't brutal, but there was some really questionable situations. It's like, yeah, you clearly don't have the thing, and I'd have to leave, go research, and like. I mean, what's up, Death? Even with it being like that, where you can just keep trying, like, really, what's a game over in new games anyway? You know, you lose a little bit of time. Well, them failing you because you're allowed to go into court without all of the info you need to actually pass it. The little bizarre. Say the least. It was a little bizarre. I didn't hate him, but it was like, I don't know. I guess the way the logic worked kind of just didn't do it for me. I was like, you know, the story wasn't pulling me in all that much. The logic was, well, flimsy.
A new round has started.
Using an online catalog to keep track of which games you own. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, I guess unless you're just cataloging. I just know if you're trying to get every game, it's absurd how many there are. God, they're all in heavy armor. I should probably back up. I don't know what we're going to do with this, because I'm relying on my team to actually do their part, and that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. I mean, I could let this guy get a charge. Come on. That's fine. Saint Sod. Did it not switch my title either? Ah, for God's sake. My gnome already got to 60, so there's no Sod. You know what? Counterattack. That works. Getting ambushed should count. Go ahead and disengage. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. We'll just back up. I think parking here would be fine. I just attack here? What speed are you? Are you the 55? Yeah, then we're gonna go in. New minion, who dis? Gonna miss the easy swings. Oh. Yeah, that was stupid to put that on him. Maybe we can force him to get scared. Jesus, I gave you goddamn maces so you wouldn't miss. Watch him pass. No? Okay. What in the hell? I just missed two. What? That was a 65 and a 60% into two 80% misses. What am I even supposed to do? There's nothing you can do. That is literally out of my hands. If the game won't hit anything, then I lose. There's nothing. Of course, that's a gift of savagery. Why wouldn't it be? I'm glad you'll hit this guy. Not that it matters, but hopefully the other guy can hit him too, and then he's just dead. I mean, after what I just seen, yeah. I think I deserve that. I don't really need a great axe. I mean, I might as well pick it the hell up. Because I need to sell anything. With my minions missing this 80s nonstop, yeah, we have problems. Ow. Well, you're dead. You really hit him with Word of Damnation again? He doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. He doesn't deal with those stats. Jesus. Sit there. Kind of just sets up a blockade. Well, at least we're hitting stuff now. You know, it's wild to me because I'll actually hit 3 in a row and it's a miracle. It shouldn't be, but it is. Oh, we need to get... Yeah. Something like this will be fine. Where is he going? That is not what I expected. Okay, well, he's what? Okay, didn't see that coming.
A new round has started.
Well, this is unfortunate. All right, just, well, do this and hopefully he picks you. Oh, God. That is unfortunate because now you're standing in the, oh, you're dead. You're dead. Yep, there's nothing I can do with that. Nothing I can do with that unless this guy charges and misses. Which he will not do. The AI do not miss charges. Oh yeah, just give them 2 of those. Well. Like I said, they do not miss their charges. Do not miss them. Hell, you'd be damned to see them miss an attack or not get a crit. 1 fucking round, game. Damn. Every round. Holy shit. This is just over before it began because the numbers are just not there. I'm glad you hit something. Like, that's why you need the actual weapons. You just can't play this game without them. Game don't work without them. At least when you have to believe in charge, because there is definitely... Each mission, I believe more and more that there is something messing with your numbers during a charge. There's gotta be. Because I'm missing entirely too many. Entirely too many charges. I'm so glad he got a crit, by the way.
You are the instrument of Sigmar's justice. Bring his righteous wrath upon those who would sow their evil.
Shut up. Might be firing another guy.
The gods are with you. The gods are with you.
Is that my level 3 guy?
Outstanding.
No, it wasn't. It's the new guy. I'd love to put blue armor on them, but I feel like all that would do is mean the AI gets more blue armor, and then I just lose by basis of them having more armor. Won't save me from getting okey-doked, that's for sure. Did I need more than 12 leadership? I don't think I did. 12 is insult, which is good. I think retreat was 15. Yeah, we're building into it. The only reason I want to build into that is because then I can use it on henchmen. That's all I want to do. Though it won't really help them where I need it to help them, but, you know, it's something, I guess. I just hope when they finally have their spells, they actually do what I'm hoping they'll do. I forget what I needed for them. I think they needed some sort of alertness. Agility 9 for that ability, which is okay, I guess. You know, I probably don't want to go any higher than that, and we'll put the rest into toughness. Oh, get out of here. Another day, another hacked account in there. I don't think we needed leadership. Leadership would let us get an active ability, but tactician's garbage. Why is that so garbage? Like, it's just so bad. I mean, Captain's Orders is pretty good. The Captain's Order, I guess. It only hits 1, though. What do we do? What's the agility for this? Where's the one? The passive. It's 12 agility, and you can have acrobatic, which would make you have an insanely high melee resistance. I don't think I need to care for that, though, because all I care about is boarding prowess into the 15 strength. No, there. For the crit chance of charge with Strider backup. So that's 3 abilities already. I think after that, that's about it. That's all we care about. I don't think she needs anything else, necessarily. She'll have the swords, but there's really nothing else. I could try to, well, I'm not hitting 15 accuracy, so what good's that? So deep wounds is whatever. There's really nothing else. You could go expert fencer just to get some melee resistance, which is okay. Flawless positioning's okay because it's crit. Resistance 15's okay. It's not as good as the toughness version. That's what sucks. Really not great. I wish Survival Instinct did something, but they're usually not great when they're surrounded by 2. I guess alertness, I don't know. Get them early on the turn because I want them to go first. All right. You, give me my stuff back. You're going to have a sword and a sword, I guess. Is an axe a little bit better throughput? Yeah. We don't care about the initiative on you. You're about to be back in, and you're my best damage source, so you're going to be doing that. If I could disengage for cheap, it'd be nice to double charge, but disengage is really expensive. But it's our only option. Ah, he has a blue great axe. That explains some things. I don't think we have any other blue items, though. No, we don't. We do have a mace. I mean, someone should be rocking a second mace. What injury do you have? Nothing. Huh? What injury do you have? Nothing. Well, we'll bring him in then. Oh, it was a light wound. That's what it was. I think he had the same issue. I just didn't bring him back. A mace and a hammer? Yeah. More hit chance is better for us. Shop is 6 days remaining. Our money is not looking great. Can we sell any garbage? Can sell those bracers for 12 gold. You don't need the guns. Actually, I should keep them because I can give them out to people before I fire their ass. That's usually pretty nice. We have 17 sets of clothes. I wonder what happened. Oh, good. We got some money back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, my warband rating has gone up. But I can't rely on these idiots. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We're going for the story mission.
It is a dire task that awaits us, brothers.
We're going into the
I
worst
sent the foul
place
sword you
imaginable
recovered
for
to
us.
Altdorf for further study. The Grand Theogenist himself has sent word back to me. My fear that it is a weapon forged in the barbaric wastes has been justified.
The barbaric.
The blade is called Charfing, and was born by the Norscan High King Ormgard when the hordes of chaos briefly conquered Marienburg. What I took to be a mere enchantment, however, has proven far more malignant. There is a demon bound within the steel. Destroying Charfing is a prospect rife with dread, for doing so may free the demon. Fragments from a tome called the Demonomicon hint that there is a way to safely dispose of the blade. A more complete text could provide the knowledge we need. Unfortunately, the only copy outside Altdorf was held in Mordheim's great library. The duty entrusted to us, brothers, is to delve into the ruins of the great library and recover the tome if it still exists. And the building has become a bastion of corruption. My scouts have told me that demons prowl the abandoned halls. More, they tell me that the old curator, Heinrich Elser, has been seen performing unspeakable rites. An acolyte of Werner, now practicing the very sorceries he once fought to suppress. Debased and mad as he may now have grown, Elsa's study of the Demonomicon could be a boon to us. If we can recover both the tome and the curator, we may unlock Charfing's secrets. Capturing Elsa alive will be no easy feat, but his interrogation is vital. The great library is too accursed to be redeemed, I fear. The other volumes of arcane lore and the black arts in its archives must be destroyed, and the building itself purged with fire. It would seem, brother, that we already have need of the black powder you captured on the quayside.
I like how you don't use theirs at the quayside, and then they just immediately use it to blow up the library, which, hey, I'm all for it. All right, guys, story mission with the team we don't believe in. What could go wrong? I'll tell you, they'll get scared and be useless for the entirety of the mission. All right. Knock Elser unconscious. Do you want me to do that with the axe and the sword, or? Oh, sweet, a healing potion. She is our best damage dealer, followed up by, well, honestly, I think our leader is the best damage dealer because, you know, he can, you know, hit once with a two-hander. Dual wielding, unfortunately, is still weaker than a two-hander. Especially for most units. Two-hander's just better, but that's why they also have the extra dodge chance. Not that we get the benefit of that. Wait, what? Oh, you're double axes. Oh. Oh, you can check that next turn. It's fine. I wish our cart buff would be longer and would help Fear and Terror, but we're just gonna have to live with the dice. I'm hoping that their amount of units, because the Great Library is early, will not be too much. We'll see what our guy brings, but I don't think he gets any upgrades on the second mission. They're usually pretty much the same, which is not a good look. I would look in there because he's usually in there, but I'm not going to do that immediately. We're going to sit back, see if we can bait him out. Because he also casts Fireball, and we're not in for that. I'm not interested. This is going to suck because of that. It is funny because this warband is technically the best at dealing with said magics, but... Alright, grab everything from the cart.
Objective completed. New
What do I
objectives
need to do with the ward?
added.
I think you gotta use the ward to break the hold on it, and then you immediately just... Woe of the wicked. That is pretty poop. That is pretty bad. The only thing that's nice is the initiative. That could help. That's what you bring is just... I can't believe it. What about passives? All right, dude. Yeah, whatever. Just... Wow. Just mess it up, I guess.
A new round has started.
So there's 5 enemies, and I'm betting 3 of them are the guys that you kill that are the pink demons, and then they blow up into blue demons. Yeah, that'll be great. They're usually not a big deal. They're going to be absolutely atrocious for us to fight. All right, let's take a look. He's not up here? Oh. Oh, well, isn't that cute? Barrel of blasting powder. All right. An antitoxin. Well, I can sell it for about 6 gold. Whatever, then. I guess we could go through the purple one here and just give it a look. Probably shouldn't have done it with this guy. Neat, a trap. Oh, well, he can check these. He has enough things for it. Not seeing anything too dangerous there, so we're gonna start running our... What the... Okay, fine. Check this. Nope, garbage. It's all garbage. Okay, no one's come through, so that's nice. Of course, we do have 2 potential spawn points. And I think we'll go through green first, because it's a side area that you kind of check it and you're done. Yeah, and if you think this mission is looking ugly already because of how slow we move, just wait. The blue zone's worse. I mean, we could do this a little bit cheesier if we wanted. As you go through there and you just hop down from that area into the other zone. It's sometimes okay, but probably not our best option. The reason it isn't is, yeah, you often have a lot of units that aren't good at this, and then they'll fall and take more damage, and you really don't want to take that damage. Especially not with the challenge running. Not great. All right, so you need to go in here. 1 explosive barrel.
Objectives updated.
Good. Some wordstone. There's some tomes. I'll have the pirate lady check it and grab the wordstone. He will leave. He needs to stick with the group. He's our best damage source. I mean, she's equally the best damage source.
A new round has started.
I could have done that better. How's it going, Destron? We've been having a bad time, Destron, so I decided, you know what? We're gonna walk into a story mission because it's not gonna get any better, and it's probably gonna get worse. Oh, God. Nothing? Well, I'm gonna pick up the shard. I'm not picking up the fragment. Oh my God. Are you serious? Just pick up the shard. I don't care about the other stuff. All right. But see, you could jump down right there and you'd be in another area. It's okay, but splitting up isn't it. You know, this isn't Scooby-Doo. It's a bad idea. That is one of the turn-ins, and there's another turn-in as well. But yeah, we'll have her catch up. This guy can grab some loot. Check this out. A black trinket's a good find. I picked suffering. I mean, this might go better. Oh, there's a mental grimoire, which is the garbage one. Martial and physical are the ones you want. Wow, okay, so purple room, not helpful. But we did find one of the tomes. You know, I'm a little curious if, I feel like him running through is not the answer. He's too low on movement. Hey, what are we dealing with? Did we see anything yet? Oh. It's a bloodletter. Oh, no. I don't want to deal with a bloodletter. Oh, is that him right there? Nope, that's another one. What's your chance to pass leap? 68, that's not very high. She'll poop back there. Boop. I don't know why it does that, it just does. All right, hey, there's the physical grimoire, that's a good one. All right, well, she can just sit here for next turn. See, now I don't know how this is gonna work, considering there's not a lot of room to do things. There's just not enough room. So only our heroes can really get in there, unless our henchmen charge and then flee, which just gives them free hits. That's the problem. It's not a good look. So, saying there's something there. What's this? 35 to 41. Pink horror. So there's something we gotta blow up there. So we're gonna have to send some more in. We could double hop down. And you high roll it. Ugh. The other nice thing is we could hop down from here to get in, but this is gonna suck. I have an interesting idea. I just don't know if it'll work. Maybe I don't want that to work, though. Not much else I can do, though. We just gotta have to sit here and let this guy do his thing. Yeah, that sucks. All right, just delay your turn. Yeah, we're gonna have all three of these guys helping, so I don't know what this guy's gonna do. Well, he needs to be in there either way, so he's going in. Okay. We have
A new round
5 units
has
in here. They
started.
should be able to do so. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh, thank goodness he's not casting spells. I just hope that other guy doesn't figure out a way to get to us, because that would be bad. Please skip your turn. Don't be moving. He's moving. He walks into it, right? Excellent hit. 88 damage. We'll take it. Now, he'll swing at us. Oh, no. He'll cast a spell. Fail. Which is weird. He does get a hit for 25, but that's reasonable. We'll take a counter hit for 60. And then all of our guys are going to jump down and start getting hits. Our most important damage source is still way off. But that's my mistake. I used her instead of, you know, the other one. Yeah, you know what? You're not going to stand in the door just in case. You're not going to be any help to our team right now, so I think, yeah, we'll just... Yeah, not really what I'm feeling. All right, so what she does is she leaps down. Even if she fails it, it doesn't matter. We got what we needed. Oh, well, there's where you put the bomb. Charge! Uh-oh. Terror fail. Into a miss. And disengage. And you're pretty much done here, but I'll have you go over here and look at the bookshelf next turn, because you have terror all over you. I can smell it, and it stinks. Just had to be a coward, didn't you? Yeah, these guys are just gonna wait here. I'm gonna have to trust on the heroes here. That's the only option. Yeah, these guys are waiting. No other answer. You could disengage and charge, so we're gonna do that. Maybe? There we go. You had to dodge? Ugh. Right. Well, I'm hoping these guys do a real number on them. I think you have a good axe, don't you? 58 to 66. Yeah, you do. Come on, baby. 75. I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, just clear the way. What? Where the hell am I? Oh, shit. That's not where I expected that to go. Ow. I mean, even if we kill this dude, even if we kill him, we're gonna get 2 extras, which is not great. You kind of just have to. I don't know if this will work out, but we'll just have them here. They can stand in the open. I need disengage. All right, now you, I hope you don't. Oh dear. 15 damage, great. All right, just put the bomb in place, I think.
Objectives updated.
Okay, so he should be able to charge. Get a kill. Good. And then 2 minions spawn. 1 minion spawn? Interesting. Disengage. You can't charge again, but I'll leave you here just in case. Because, you know. Oh. Oh, dear. Ow. Oh, he's going to get a second turn, isn't he? What? What is all this?
A new round has started.
Oh no, he's up. He's not here, is he? Oh God. What? What? No, don't crit, don't. Ow. Well, we're boned. No, let's me roll through the thing, because that's what I need to know. I need to remember what that is. I forget the commands. No, that wouldn't help me either. Yeah, this all sucks. Yeah, and that demon's gonna get a turn before that guy, so there's no saving him. He's just dead. Ouch. Well, I think we're about to lose 2 units. Well, at least he survived it. Yeah, these guys need heavy armor. There's no point in giving them the speed. The heavy armor has to be it. They're untrustworthy, so they might as well be able to tank the frickin' hit, you know? Oh my god, nice terror fail, you idiot. Terror and fear fail? I can't help you. There's no helping you. We are screwed. Yeah, just run to here, I guess. We can't be too close together or else he'll get a turn. Shoot a fireball downtown. Check it. Yeah, we'll take some money. This warband might be screwed. You know, with every mission going this poorly every time and seeing the amount of times I'm just screwed, yeah, I don't see this ending well. If I had guaranteed charge hits, maybe. Maybe. But I don't. I probably shouldn't have parked him there, but I did that so he'd be out of the way. I would go through there, but I don't know what's in there. Well, if you get this hit, that'd be nice. Failed the fear test. He still hit, and then I get dodged on 31, which is, again, one of those moments where the game just goes, ah, yeah, you did what you were supposed to do, but we didn't care. Yeah, just hold him still. That guy's gonna walk over and kill the dude. There's nothing I can do about that. All right, well, he's dead. Maybe our actual unit that can hit, apparently, will go out there and kill something. A 1%? Oh my god. Yeah, no. Can I charge him? 90? Okay. Sure, we'll take it.
A new round has started.
I'm hoping he goes to charge him and then just... Oh. What? Oh my god, it worked. That actually worked. Well, we didn't lose the unit. What the goddamn? Well, never mind, we did. I didn't even know that guy had an AoE stun as a spell. That for some reason didn't hit his allies. We've killed 1 demon. 1. Things are not looking up for us right now, to put it lightly. But, you know, hey, well, if we can keep killing them. Hey, you passed one. You didn't pass the fear check, though. That's unfortunate. Well, check this. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, that's our second grimoire, so I don't think our one Viking had anything of value. We could probably use her as an excellent bait. Of course, what'll probably happen is the guy will show up, he'll walk close enough, and then he will just immediately do fireball and hit her. It's probably how this goes. Oh, but there's the martial tome, so we're doing good there. Problem is we have two of them here, and we know one of them's coming out of there. You know what? Just do it. One of them will come out of there and immediately get caught, and maybe it'll pinch him in just correctly that only one gets out at a time. We're so injured right now. We are so absolutely injured. It's not great. All right, well, at least he's back up. Oh, good. He passed his fear check the second time around. I don't know if they'll come out of that area, but we'll just have him cover it. Because he's not injured. No one hit him. That's pretty nice. We'll put him here like this, so he kind of covers both angles, and we'll hope we catch him.
A new round has started.
Do they not know how to get out of that other area? Because that's going to make it ugly if there is literally a bloodletter and that guy stuck in there. There's just nothing we can do. Oh, he's going somewhere. I saw it do the, like, zone thing. So he teleported. Oh my god. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't even know where he is. You know, what do? Do you walk in there and risk it? Probably not. Hide, I have to kill him. The mission demands it. So what? They have 3 units left, right? No, because we only killed 1, so they still have 4 units left. What? Stop doing that. I should have 4 units. I don't know why it won't let me see them. That's weird. You know what? Go in there. I want to see. Oh. Well, not really a whole lot to check here, but we might as well check it. We already have 3 books, and I think that's all you get. I'll take it. I don't want the Crimson Shade. That's garbage. A blue spear at least is something to put on somebody. 20 gold crowns, I'll take it. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. So there's an area down there. It's this purple, and there's 2 enemies in this blue. That is a certainty. They're not coming out of there, so that sucks. I don't... Still in there. I guess I could send one of my 2 guys in there. Hey, she got over her fear, which is good. Yeah, I think the purple one is the one I definitely want to be in. All right, just go in it. Let me know what's in there. Nothing? Well, there's where one of the bombs go. What do you have in your pack? Nothing? All right, check it. Just in case. No. So that'll be good. We'll send our one guy through that. Oh. Wait, we can go straight to blue from here? I actually like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, well. Well, we send the one guy in. He can get 1 item done. I'm just hoping it doesn't spawn anything when we do it. That's my only hope, is it doesn't do that. Well, he's covering that, so that's good. I think we'll have our important story mission guy run in there and do some things quick. I think that's what we need to do. Alright, we'll put the bomb down. We have one more place to do that. He can go over there and get the Demonomicon.
New objectives added. Objectives updated.
There's this one. We break the ward. We grab the book.
Objectives
Don't spawn a demon.
updated.
See, the one thing that's scary is I can never see if it spawned the demon or not. Might spawn it as soon as we pick this up.
Updated.
No? Okay, good. So we can grab some stuff in here as well on the way out. Might not with him, but...
A new round has started.
I think he's figuring out how to get back here. He's gotta be. I saw the thing pop up. It was like really just one quick thing of like, it like showed a different zone, but maybe he won't figure it out. But that's the problem. He's not fighting the demons. And if having two demons next to each other is kind of like, we're screwed unless we stop doing the challenge. Oh, there. I don't know where that was. But that means he's going around. I'll be right back. Okay. So. Saw that the demon is figuring out a way around. I just don't know where he's going to pop up. He's not going to come out of the purple zone. We know that now. The question is, what zone is he going to pop out of? We'll have her block this zone. That's the only thing we can hope for right now. This guy's looted and can come back. So we went through the yellow zone, so he would either come out of the red. That's okay. We're gonna block this area and just wait for them to show up. I don't know if they'd be hiding in there. The other thing that scares me about that zone, that might be a third demon in there. Which would be bad. Very bad if the third demon was in there. So we know there's nothing in here, which is nice. Maybe I just hide her in there until we need her. I think that's what we do. We have her pick up the word stone. She's not doing anything else, so... She's holding a very important book. We just don't want to take any more damage. Owie! I would have much more liked to heal, but that's okay, I guess. Alright, we'll send him this way. How much health do you got? Oh, you're a little bit tankier than this guy, so you'll be a backup. Okay. Alright. So what have we checked? We know purple's not there. Light blue has potential, so we'll just set these two here. Just in case, until we get a chance to check it. Where's this guy at? Oh, yeah, he can leave. I mean, we could use one of these guys as almost a sacrificial. If we wanted. Just to know. Kinda have to. Because we need to know what's in there before we go sacrificing important units or damage dealers. I mean, to be fair, those guys do just as well as these guys because I only get one attack per turn. Which is a major problem with this challenge, is just only doing 150% effective weapon damage right now. It's just not there. Until we get the Howl of the Wolf to really cheapen the deal, it's going to be tough. I mean, we'll get better value once we do, but we absolutely need a quick way to get away so we can do continued charges, is the issue. Figure it out yet? No? Alright. I think our goal is we're walking into the blue. We're just gonna have to do it. Oh. Well, he did not figure his way out. But where's the other guy? You the guy? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The other guy is down there, then. Fine. Just the last place we need a barrel? Okay. That's intriguing. How do we handle this? Oh, we get rid of the trap, which is fine. We're okay with that. How much do you have in your pack? I think your pack's full, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. We'll take a blue spear. I don't care. That's fine. We leave it like this so we can ambush him walking around the corner. And I think it'll be perfect amount that we'll just leave him here. Just in case they figure it out. All right. I really don't think this guy's going to help, but we might as well move him in. Yeah, just check this. What's your bag? Oh, 0 out of 3. Okay. I didn't think the tomes would be worth anything, but we checked. Because what I'm hoping to do is bait him into the corner, and then our hero setup can really just delete everything. So we have no concerns here right now. I'm gonna run her over here. I think is fine. Yeah, here would be fine. No one's gonna come out of there because we're checking it. We just put up a dodge and hope they don't get a hold of you. Okay, then he's going to sit right here, blocking that approach. Well, that guy's already blocking that approach. I don't need more of you guys in there at the moment. We'll just put him here. And then we're gonna move all of our important heroes in there. Not him, he's blocking here. But he can also enter next turn if we need more charges. Shouldn't, but we will have the option. Okay. This guy's not really my damage source, is he? My other Viking. Did he get knocked out? Oh, he did. He was all my damage. We did lose 1 unit, which is bad. I hope he didn't get an injury. But he probably did. You know. Also, thank you, Destron, for welcoming me back. Okay, we can send him in. I feel like he's a better option here for getting the damage in.
Objective completed.
I think we just got to do it with him because he has the best damage. 67 to 72, what she got. Not too bad, but he has the armor. But he only has 10%. He's in heavy armor. That's what I don't understand. Let me guess. This zone's negative armor. Which armor does he got? 30? Oh, he's not dealing with the downside. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, he could get a lot. You know what? Yes. It's going to be risky, but we're doing it.
A new round has started.
I hope the other guy can't shoot spells up here, but he might. He jumped all the way down. I'm just hoping that guy's not like, there's the pox move. That'd be annoying. 67, that's good. Does he hit us back? He does, but only 28. So his damage isn't broken yet. Missing 187s kind of doesn't make it matter because we cannot be missing 180 freaking 7s. I don't know how more clear to make it. Don't miss on those. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, he can't figure it out. I don't know if you'll be able to disengage from here, but if you can't, whatever. Oh, terror test fail again. There goes the dodge. It's always beneath 50%. That's what's aggravating about it, you know? We're under a value that should be okay to just take. And no, it'll always go through. I don't know why it's frequently going through too. I mean, it is consistent. And if they dodge anywhere above 2%, it's like, yep, that hit. Maybe one of you jack-offs will hit. Maybe I'm asking too much for you guys to do your one purpose. One day, I guess. One day. Oh, might as well have you go in. No one else is hitting. What do we have? We have 3 of them? Yeah, might as well get another guy in there. I mean, you know, this is our chance to do damage and none of our boys are hitting. I can't. I don't think I can have him go in. No, because he'll eat up all the space. We have 1 more spot available, I think, if I do that. I'm going to have to take the risk. Because I need the damage. I need something. Yeah, you're not going in. No. No. We need someone that can charge and get out of it. Please hit. It's a 71. Yeah, he's down to 165 health. I just don't feel like this is going to end well for us. Also, terror fail, so that sucks. I got lucky when I did the no defense that our one hero actually had a heal. That was super valuable.
A new round has started.
So we got Mr. Smallpox here. I don't know where he's going. Hey, she got over the terror check, so that's good. Good hop down to reach it. Actually, if we look, I think you can see purple. I think we're heading towards a purple. I think we'll keep the henchmen there because they could just hop down and help. There is not a lot of room in there. There is really not a lot of space for us to utilize. Whatever, jump down.
Objectives updated.
Oh shit. We're just gonna have to charge and then disengage, just to make room. Hey, she got the hit. That's what we wanted. Now this is gonna hurt. Yeah, it does. I think that's a main attack. Thank you for the follow, sir. Yeah, we gotta disengage. We have to disengage and fall back here. That's not in the way, so I think what we can do is just kind of move her over here. Let me redo it. And then she's gonna go over to here. Just enough to disengage, but not enough to block the thing. Okay. How's it going, Vern? How's it going, Rissaroni? I don't really need him here anymore. We could probably move. I think. You hear me twice. If that's actually happening, let me know. If anyone else... There's that. You figured it out? We'll just have him jump down. See, we could get another charge. Do we go for that? Only on a 53. Oh, the cloud of flies. I forgot he had that. That really hurts this challenge. I think one of them has to do it. But I think if he charges from there, he's just not... whatever. Miss. I'm just surprised he's allowed to be an impressive. That's just frightening. I could have her go in, but I don't think that's wise. She's too low. I just do a dodge. Well, he got over his terror, but I don't think we have much value from him. Like, he could jump down, but that's not good. Yeah, no, we'll just avoid that. He's so nice if we were allowed archers. I mean, I guess my challenge technically didn't say no archers, but I feel like it would just be oops, all crossbows or something if I allowed myself to do that, you know? How do you get around having to charge an ambush only? Well, just don't even have the opportunity. Just shoot him. All right, let's just move him over here to ambush just in case. Swing 3 times. So that's like 66% damage output. Oh man, we're gonna have to waste a movement point. All right. We could charge on 61, disengage. Yeah, go for it. Miss on 61, that's predictable. Disengage. And go back here. Don't touch that, that will hurt you. All right, you're next if you can reach. This is a little ugly. I mean, now I could charge and disengage, and I could still move. Yeah, we can do it. He fails the terror check. Hits for 85, though. That's okay. Yep, disengage. And move here. We're trying to spread out as best we can here, because I don't know how this is going to look. Only a 67 is pretty bad. Ah, well, we gotta do it. He gets the hit, but only 68 damage, which is not fantastic. Okay, well, disengage. Sorry, buddy, I'm just leaving you to the wolves here, but that's kind of what I have to do here. Yeah. Oh, well.
A new round has started.
I just hope the... I don't know how we're going to beat the last guy. There is... You know... There's another tome somewhere. Oh, you're going to waste it on Stench? Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Ugh. That's okay. If he does it to a henchman, that's fine. Owie! Didn't know that was a thing happening. All right, well, we can charge into this. Charge a little bit correctly here. Oh, terror test fail again. Not that it matters. We already charged. Another miss. Predictable. Okay, disengage. And run over here, I guess. I wasn't really sending these two guys in, so they're gonna continue to not go in. So there's really that area over there is the last one. Ouch! Yeah, just disengage. I think you're done. I think you're just dead because there's too much damage potential here. We do have a potion. Just stand next to her. She'll give you the potion. Maybe that'll save your life. All right, well, we just got to go in. We got to send everybody. We need to get him dead. Please hit. He parries. Well, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just a game laughing at me and just cheating me. Like, really? He hits the parry, but I've missed like all of those 61s. Can I hit a 55 then? Nope. The one that hits will get parried and or dodged. That's just what they do. Yeah. Just stay there. I guess you're next on the chopping block. Not really anything else I can do. Well, you're my final line of defense, buddy. I guess if everyone else butchers their job, you'll go in. Come on, hit him. Jesus. It's right there, too. Like, this is so tough not having, you know, the most important button of the game at your disposal. 32%? Can I walk out of it? Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, try it. I can't believe we actually hit on that. We still have to fight the super demon. I mean, I can't walk around that. Break the ward. Grab the tome.
Objectives updated. Objective completed.
Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. All right, fine. All right, everyone runs over to the final zone, which is probably going to have a demon in there and the boss, because I don't know how he ended up there, but he's there.
A new round has started.
Unless he hopped down again and got stuck. I mean, he walked in there. All right, you need to use your potion. He's gonna need it. I was really hoping to keep that potion after I found it in the mission, but I guess not. Oh, wow, she's out of movement. All right. That's unfortunate, but nothing you can do about it. Okay. Our henchmen are going to be our lifeblood here because we're just going to pray that their health lasts. Owie. Those didn't tick down at all, by the way. I'm a little worried about that. Your purpose is pretty much done, so just jump down, see if the guy's down here. If he eats you alive, I've made a mistake. Shit. What the hell? Okay. I don't remember where that area is, nor do I want this lady walking in. I don't remember where that is. I pretty much just sacrificed that guy just to check. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. That was my bad. Just walk in. A crit demon? Oh my god, no. I know this seems bizarre, but what I'm hoping is he'll see my almost dead guy and go, ah, and then he'll think he can do it, and then he'll run that way, and then we just kill him. Well, we get an ambush, it won't kill him. He has entirely too much health. 335. What color was that zone? Purple? Another purple? Wasn't I in here? Pretty sure I did go in here already. Yeah, those two are just not my focus right now. I need to get this guy up here to be ready for crit demon that's coming. This crit demon is on the way. I'm super scared of what this turn's gonna become. There was 2 purples. I skipped one, didn't I? No, because that was the other room. I don't even know which one that would lead to. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, just buff these boys up. Well, I know fear doesn't affect her, so the armor's not going to matter. I have a feeling he's going to be the one who lands the ambush, so we're just going to do this. Okay.
A new round has started.
Oh, really? He just opens with fireball. Through a wall, mind you. Just for ward. Okay. Misses. It's a 22. Okay. I just hope next turn I can disengage and run. Oh, she skipped her turn. Wonderful. You just fail that again? Oh my god. Ed. So there? That's where you come in at. That's not it. And his terror's killing us. So the crit demon didn't make it. She just didn't. So how do we get to... I mean, we technically could just bait the crit demon into... Can't send him through, that won't work. She can run fast, so maybe she can make it and check it. I'm seriously stumped where that would be, how you get there. I think you have to jump down. Unless it's over there, I guess. I don't know how you get to that spot, actually. I think I went through that yellow and it wasn't that. You know what? We just dirtle this turn because this guy will tell us. Hey, thanks, buddy. See ya. There? Shit! I never did go through there. Damn it. That's so far away. Oh, man. Well, I guess we go and kill him first. This is definitely not where you want to be. I don't know if he could get all the way up here or not, so I'm just gonna move him back just to be it safe. For anyone who doesn't know, I can only charge ambush or counterattack. That's it. That's all I'm allowed. I mean, I can cast spells. I'm not allowed the attack button, is effectively what's going on. And you'd think that wouldn't... Well, I can't get moves that just replace my attack. That's not... It's literally those 3 abilities. You can replace those abilities.
A new round has started.
You think he'll figure it out? If he gets stuck, that would be okay. Watch the crit demon figure it out now. You're never gonna break out of that, are you? What is that, the 3rd turn in a row? So what, has she failed 4 terror checks? That's absurd. How embarrassing is all I gotta say. I don't even know if we can win this mission just because of the stipulation. It's so tough having so many of my points be like thrown into the nothing. Well, he's too injured for this, so... That's all right, just get into position. We're gonna try to kill Mr. Spellcaster. If can. That's a big if. $300 damage. I mean, 300 damage would be easy if we didn't have to keep wasting a bunch of attacks. Even this guy, I can literally only attack once with him because I charge, which costs 3, and then I got to disengage, which means he doesn't have enough points. I could use
flee. A new round has started.
That's a stupid idea, mind you. Hey, she finally figured it out. Okay. All right. If I walk him in, yeah, just do it. Where is he? He's just hanging out there? Okay, I think I have an idea. It's not the best idea ever. I'm gonna take one of my more injured units, not this one. Kind of sit it in the back so he'll go, ah, and then shoot that one. If this guy was there, he would be the guy, because he'd be low enough that I think it would think about it. Their health's too close, though. He could survive a fireball. He absolutely could. So I'm going to put him back there. If he double casts fireball and kills him, well, you know, there's only so much. I got to keep him way back, though, because I don't want him in the way. I don't think anyone's leaving this room as soon as we enter it, because if we don't kill him, it doesn't matter. We're done. Yeah, everyone needs to stay out of the room so the plan works. And then next turn we do it. Plan is enacted next turn, and he needs to die in that turn. There's really no way around it. All right. Well, here we go.
A new round has started.
He starts with a ward. Watch it be physical. It is, so we can do nothing. Plan immediately fails because he used it. Nothing we can do there. That is one thing that's a little bizarre, is that he has that move. I have no idea what they were thinking with that move existing, you know? That move should not exist. Oh, son of a bitch. You're in the way, dude. Shit. All right, well, the only answer there is we just put you here. You're the new fireball bait. You get the hell out of here. Who am I even gonna put in there? This guy? Yeah, I think this guy will have to do it. I need to have him far enough away that the fireball doesn't hit, but I think he can still do it. Whatever, just dodge. Oh my god. Can't believe it. All right, get out. I don't know, guys. This might not be a win. This is gonna be bad. All right.
A new round has started.
He goes with fireball. Will he double it? He did not, and 51 damage is okay. He misses an attack. All right. It begins. No ambush location or charge location, so this is gonna be weird. Please hit. We'll take it. We'll take it. Disengage, because I can't use the other attack, which sucks, but... buddy, you're done. Get out. You're done. They'll just run towards Crit Demon, I guess, just in case we need him. He's kind of a final attack, I guess. She is not going to be happy if I do not... Please don't waste the movement. Oh, I have to waste the movement? No, I don't. No, I don't. Come on. Come on. We can get it. There it is. Okay, then we can disengage. Good enough. Disengage. I think she can leave. Nope. Well, if he's not dead on this turn, I hate to tell you, miss, but gonna have a bad time. So what I'm gonna actually do is have him disengage and just run around, just to kind of be in the way. But now everybody can just charge, and it's not awkward. What am I doing with you? Final chance guy, I think. Oh, you're more final chance guy. All right, let's go. We need some big hits here. Please. We're doomed. That was kind of necessary, buddy. It wasn't really a suggestion, it was a do or we all die kind of situation, but... Oh, we're not allowed to leave. Oh, well, we can, actually. It's confused. Okay. Well, things are not looking great. Well, I guess we do have 2, so hopefully he does better. Still only 64. Oh, they're killing us. They're killing us. They laughed in our face and went, yeah, you die. We're making sure of it. Because I guarantee you he'll just use his little I'm immune to melee thing next turn. Yeah, just back up. Because we can only have one of them go in, so I guess it'll be him. I think he's allowed to get involved here. I just hope he doesn't get in the way, you know? You know what? No, we can do this. He has 1 extra point left. Oh, well. I'll have to do it this way then. Delay, and then he'll be our final charge. And we're gonna need it, and he's gonna have to hit it. Unless he can hit hard enough. He cannot. He can't even hit! Just stay there. At this point, we need one of you idiots to hit on a counterattack. I cannot believe this many misses happened again. Oh. Yeah, you can't even help us, so... I don't even know what to do with that.
A new round.
You're just
has
letting him
started.
have it. Oh, the stun check. Ouch. You have a counterattack, right? No, you don't. Okay. You know what's sad is we can kill him. Yeah, we'll be close to done. Won't matter because, well, you know, we have a crit demon to fight. The only thing I can hope to do, the only thing I can hope to do is that we put sacrificial people in front of her, and then she's able to, you know, okay, you need to delay your turn too, because you're going to be necessary. I have 2 charges here. This guy's got to disengage. You can't... Plenty of room, dude. Plenty of room. You're just refusing. All right. You delay your turn again. Just leave. You're not going to help. Trust me on that. You're done. This just gets uglier and uglier the more amount of times you realize just how janky the disengage system is. I mean, it is janky. There's tons of times there's plenty of room for them to figure it out, and it's like, what? Why would I do that? Does it make sense? Oh my god, you gotta delay again. Yeah. You can't do anything. Oh man, delay your turn, I guess. What is that debuff? Just resistance is reduced. His dodge was guaranteed. Wait. Whatever. Gotta take it. Nothing I can do. Game's forcing it. Situation is forced. Mostly because we've missed how many attacks now, game? I just figured you might have math in your brain, but I guess not. Bastards. Let's get a better angle, because we're gonna... Well, if we disengage, who knows if it'll leave you a spot. Come on! me the real percent instead of lying if we're gonna be this way? You know what I mean? Come on. Give me the real percent. We have 2 more swings available. I wish I could use my characters effectively, but I cannot. Please hit. Nice crit when it didn't matter.
Objective completed.
Give me that. Can't even use it, but I'm taking it. I'm selling that. All right, we have 1 more enemy. I mean, it's just wild how often you miss when, you know, your options are lowered. It's like they know. You know, I really should have had a counter. Like, each charge and which ones hit, which didn't.
A new round has started.
It seems like I'm missing more than I'm hitting with charges. Despite them being 70% or higher. It's tough, you know? It's tough seeing that. And then you see the AI just crit 5 times in a turn. It's hard to fathom. No, it's really not. It's very obvious why this happens. How do we handle the crit demon? How do you handle a crit demon? How many units do I have left? I only lost 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just lost the 1. No, we lost 2, didn't we? Yeah, we lost 2. We got gold. I gotta make sure we find that guy. Where was he dead at? Oh yeah, he was dead in that area. Someone needs to check that pocket because I think he was the guy who had a tome. There's Marshall, so he's fine. You know what? That makes him too valuable right now. You go back and check it. So I don't know where that guy died at. It was... Oh yeah, he just dumpstered him from around the corner, but I need him here. I'm going to need him up there. Okay, we'll just go here. He's got nothing in his pack, so that'll make it easier to sacrifice him if we have to. How's it going, Ed? I gotta be honest, guys. If we can win this... He's not gonna fight, by the way. Absolutely not. He is going to...
A new round has started.
And just win the mission. That's his purpose. Okay, she's my high damage on a crit demon. I don't even know how much health the crit demon had, but... Okay, well, this guy's way out. Next turn, he can grab that. That's okay. We're just going to skip over a turn here just to make sure we have time. So that's good. I mean, it's not good we have to skip over turns, but we really don't have a choice, and I'm making sure that wasn't a Grimoire. Man, everyone is so injured right now. If the crit demon does what her name suggests, they're dead. Any of these units. I mean, we could probably put a high health unit in there and it could work, but...
A new round has started.
How much health does she got? I can't tell unless I look at her. All right. Fuck. Oh, she's right there. Oh, she was trying to get out. So this could all go bad, right? I have to charge. There's nothing I can do. I have to charge. I mean, I could try delaying this. We're gonna try delaying. See if someone can push through. You have a book. You have a mental grimoire. Okay. Not quite what we wanted, but that means everybody can get through. That's okay. His job isn't to take this fight. Just run. Okay, that tells me what I needed. Play your turn. Yeah, someone has to go in, and sadly it has to be her. The only thing I can hope is it isn't a crit refund when she goes for it. Please be kind, game. She shouldn't hit me. Let me check. What's your crit chance? Is it 40? 23, that's resistances. Yeah, it's 41. So if she hits me, she's going down. Because it'll be a crit. For a bot, that's guaranteed crits. She'll have a 10% less hit chance, but watch crit. No, she didn't. Wow. Thank God for that. Go ahead and grab this. All right, we're sending everybody in. It's time to start crushing. All right, you can go first. Because we can leave him engaged. Go. 40 damage. Just don't crit him. Lucky, lucky, lucky. All right, just put a dodge stance. Terror doesn't matter. Nice hit. Very nice. All right, disengage and get out of the way. How much you got in your pack? Can you fit anything? No. What do you have in your pack? You already have a book, so just move out of the way then. You're just checking this, making sure that was nothing, and it is nothing. Okay. No big deal. This could be a big hit for us if it hits. Please hit. I knew it. I knew it would start happening. I mean, it's just nature. You just know the game's gonna do it to you. Okay, just go to here, dodge, pray it works if we have to. All right, your turn. Crit or something, dude. 76 damage, we'll take it. We'll take it. Disengage. It's all up to you, Wilhelm. Those are 2 clusters and we need them, so... Well,
objective completed.
We'll leave the spot there. We'll have other people run up and grab that.
A new round has started.
How much you got in your pack? 4 out of 4, huh? Well, your turn's over. We did it, guys. We actually won. Unless it blows up when he loots the last thing, which could kill him, but... Alright, you can't do anything, then skip your turn. Anyone that has space is running up there and grabbing things. You got... Oh, you failed the terror check. You have? Nope, that's the wrong button. You don't have any room, so I don't care. I don't think he'll be reaching anything of value, but... Yeah, that didn't happen. Yep, his turn's done. Okay, so it's basically our remaining hero slots. Our Viking has space. He does. I might as well check it both. Grab this first. There's one cluster that we could maybe get. Maybe. It'd be funny if it did a buff and it gave me another strategic point. That'd be nice. No? Well, that's all right. What do you got? 0 out of 5. He should be able to reach this. Okay. That's one of them. Why can't I loot this? It's right there. There we go. I need these clusters. I've been doing terrible with this campaign. Oh shit, please tell me you're not in the way. That would be really bad. Well, it wouldn't be that bad, but... Oh, well, he is blocking our ability to loot the book.
Objective completed. New objectives
Oh, for God's
added.
sake. Check the thing. All right. He's actually in the way and we can't loot the book. For God's sake. All right.
A new round has started.
I guess I could have tried to loot the fragment, but I don't care. I have nothing to say. We won, I guess. We got there. It just didn't look like we would. It just did not look like we would. I mean, we lost 2 units, which is bad, but... We have room. Just grab the book. We're out of here.
Objective completed.
Oh, oh my God. All right. Fine.
It is a woeful thing to watch such a repository of knowledge and wisdom burn.
Well, you blew it up.
I can find no pleasure in such an act of vandalism. For the great library was a benevolent institution in its day. Many was the time I sent acolytes from Wolfenburg to consult its archives. Yet there is no question that this destruction was necessary. The demonic infestation unleashed by Ulcer was too dangerous to ignore.
Oh, no.
It had to be extinguished, lest the corruption spread still further, and these manifestations of chaos gain a foothold in the temporal realm. Your endurance and bravery stand you in good stead, brother. Surely Sigmar smiles at you for your perseverance against these most abominable of foes. The Demonomicon will be sent immediately to Altdorf that the Grand Theogenist may consult it and uncover more information regarding Charfing. Prudence keeps me from sending Elsa along with the book. It would be unwise to send both our resources at the same time. I will hold him captive in Sigmar's Haven until a suitably equipped escort can be arranged. To lose both the Demonomicon and the one who has delved fully into its secrets would be a great benefit to the ruinous powers. Until the curator can be transferred, I shall do my utmost to interrogate him here. We must learn all we can from him before the corruption can spread. Perhaps there is enough of the scholar left within him that I can appeal to that wisdom and coerce him into disclosing what he knows. For now, you must return to the ruins, brother. Seek out the
Don't send me
shards
back
and
to
the
the
hammer of Sigmar,
ruins.
and prevent their theft by those who would exploit them for their own base purposes.
I don't want to be in the ruins. That's not where I want to be.
Remarkable.
All right. Fingers crossed for not terrible injuries. Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't care. That is probably the least worrying one. I mean, it does suck, but oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. 9 gold to heal up. He's out for 3 days for a burst eardrum. Okay. That's what it takes. I don't remember what your injury was. Near-death experience, okay. But what did you have? Just a great axe? We'll give you a great axe. We have them. Okay. Interrogation? Gotta happen. You gotta learn things. Okay. What was I doing with him? He needs 12 strength. He absolutely does. We're gonna push for 12. He's starting to get high enough in skill that he hits his shots. We need to train him with his one ability. The only thing that sucks with that ability, it takes 2 days. It's brutal. I mean, it's not that bad. This one I should probably start getting, but I just don't have the money. I don't have the money right now. I'm gonna have to turn in some stuff to get the money so I can start training. That's all there is to it, really. Does he need more than that? Hold on. This doesn't matter, and Strider, he needs 9 strength for that. Depends if I should go toughness and get crit resistance. If I go agility, he could get acrobatic on 6 if he uses fleet. I just don't like building into that, you know? I just don't feel the power of it. I mean, combat focus is something. You could use that to get more hit. Not that we need it. By the time we get to the point with the other thing being trained, he won't. Well, he can only get the first rank of it, which sucks, but. I don't know. I don't know what's a good idea for these guys. I mean, if I build it high enough, they could get the active skill of sidestep. That might be my only answer. But that doesn't really allow him to do anything else besides just be like, you know, counterattack, which I don't want it to be that. I do want it to be, you know, and toughness. The only thing I'm getting out of toughness is resilient. Resilient's a no-brainer. It's super strong. It's always useful, and we kind of need it. Hardy might be okay as well, because we're going to need as much health as we can get. As far as active skills, there's really nothing. I wish Adrenaline Rush was worth it, but it's not. I mean, let me think. So he has 5 points. We charge on 3, that leaves 2. We can disengage. We still cannot do what we want to do. Even if he could have the max version, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Frenzy's hilarious, but let's not do that. Exhaustion is definitely not good. Cauterize is hilarious and bad, so don't do that. Ignore Pain I've never trained, but I feel like that's never worth it. Ever. Maybe if it's mastered on a specific character, but if you have a character with 15 in toughness, Ignore Pain is the least of his concerns. I don't know, it's just bizarre to me. I mean, I could teach him like Swift Charge just to give him more hit, but that's probably bad because that's our only option. So we only get the 1, and Mighty Charge just replaces Charge, but it's a 25% damage increase, 20% less hit chance. No idea what they were thinking on that one. Not a clue. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. How's it going, Marcus? Stimulus is interesting, but I doubt that ever coming into play. I mean, Intimidate's interesting, but not good enough. Yeah, Sidestep would be it. Which is not an agility. Excuse me. But we need 9 strength. Just go 9 strength. Commit. We gotta commit. They don't really need the leadership. Alertness just works for them because they're able to ignore everything else. She needs 15 leadership, and I forget. Oh, Captain's Order. That's why. Not that she would be doing that, but I could do that, or if I have 2 pirate ladies with the crit build, and 2 of the other guys buffing both of them, they can give each other the Captain's Order and then just fly in. Is an interesting idea, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they can get to the 15 strength, which makes them pretty good for that, but they're going to be casters, really. They're going to be buffing. Right. Whatever. We still build them like they could do damage when the situation arises. It just feels so bad because I've been cycling these low-level guys. Usually I'm level 5 by this point. Why does he have a headband holding a small hammer to his forehead? Because it's for Sigmar, and it makes him feel happy. Speaking of... Oh, that's just a color. Hold on. Model 2. There we go. Way better. Where's the blood red? Because we're going to need it. There we go. I mean, that actually is the color scheme of these guys. Maybe we don't want blood red. I mean, we don't have a choice. It's like it's flames. That's the best we can do, right? Anything with, you know, flames on it immediately goes faster. So... Okay. Oh, I should probably take that off of him just to not have the extra levels. So, could he theoretically use the... Nope, he can't. Alright, so we're going to have really no one that can use the staff. So I'm going to sell it. That's 53 gold. I'm happy about it. I'm considering putting some of these guys in... heavy armor just to like tank it a little bit better. I'm considering it because we're not getting dodges, right? So if we can't rely on the dodges, we want to make damage just that little bit less. I just wish we had better weapons. I didn't realize you had a blue mace. I didn't realize I did that. I mean, we're probably going to cycle one of these guys out. I could just cycle him out. Not like these guys are super necessary. I mean, if I build him with insanely high toughness, like we go to 9 strength and the rest into toughness, just slap them in light armor for 30% damage reduction, a helmet for 35, maybe Vengeance comes into play. Just to add that little bit more damage. Maybe. I mean, we gotta hope. We gotta hope. put you in cloth, even though there's really not good reason for that. For these two, I could probably put them in light armor. Okay. And he'll be... Oh, wait. Are we... Just roll over the next day? Huh? Oh, this was the guy I had out and I brought him in, right? Because I was like, wait, he had a burst eardrum and but no, I just forgot. I don't know what we're gonna do with this guy. It sucks that he has that hammer and no one else can use it. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, we could bring him in, but I'd rather have two of these ladies with huge crit builds and then just cycle into it. I really think that's the way to go. And the nice thing is the spells we're planning to get for these are AoE. They're AoE, which is huge. It's, well, the radius doesn't get any better, but you know, if he could do that, the problem is if he does both at a certain point, it's not great. But you could have one do Howl of the Wolf, the first one, or you could just have one guy just, you know, circle everybody around, and you go Howl of the Wolf, then into Blessing, and he goes, "That's my turn," and then the other guy goes, "Hey," then and deletes people. Because, you know, if we can get those maxed, they're giving out 20% crit across the whole team. The whole team gets it. It's really good. And the nice thing is it's just as good on the next round. So, you know, a 2-turn duration is really big. And it's crit damage. I mean, this one is crit chance and melee hit chance, which is an important deal. And charge gets reduced by 1, which is why we're getting it. The improved version is a 5% hit chance and crit hit chance, which is nice, but not necessary, as opposed to getting both of these, I think. You know, honestly, this one, if we had to make a cut, this one would go. It's nice, but not necessary. It's just nice if we could get the 20%, because it would sit with these two when their builds are done, that they get a beautiful 60% with those buffs and their passives. I don't know that they can get all the way there, though. That's the problem. They're going to have to go to 9 agility, which she is, and then the rest goes into strength. So she is always going to be squishy. That's just her build. Her dodge is never going to get better. It's at 60. That's just not good. So she literally has to go in, crit and stun, and then hopefully everyone else can finish it up. That's it. It's the only hope for her. And it sucks because it's charge only. So she can't use it as an ambush either. That's a tough build. But if it works, boy, is it going to be powerful. Because she's going to have, with the buffs, the 60%. Dual purple swords, if I can manage it. If it has the enchants, we're already talking 76% before anything else. I think it is already there, though. We have 8% passive. Right? She's only level 3, so she's going to get this maxed. And then we're going to put this, probably get like 6 more levels of crit. Which will make that 9 plus the 5 passive, so add 14 before the swords. So that's 74 before swords. 2 purple swords adds 8. I mean, that's absurd. That is dang near guaranteed, because no one's going to have that much toughness. Even if you do, it's still above a coin flip. Of course, you know, after what we've seen, even with numbers that high, what can you do? But if she goes in there and gets 2 crits on someone in a turn, they're in trouble. Now, I have seen some crit resistance on some of these bosses being at 40% to try and be like, no, you're not critting. But with her having that much crit, she could do it. And we're kind of like, you know, because of the challenge, we're just doing it anyway, so might as well build into it. But she's got to waste 3 of her abilities to get it. To start it. Well, one of them's the hit chance, but we're getting the hit chance. That's just all there is to it. We're making sure those babies are hits. And I don't know what I want to do if I want to get the combat movement just to reduce the disengage. I just don't know. I mean, it feels like it'd be nice, you know, to have it. There's hit and run. You only need, you know, that one's if you hit. So if she charges, gets the hit, she can disengage. Very cheap. I think it's what? 1 offensive point at that point? But if you get hit and run, you don't need combat movement. Worthless. Does nothing. You know, just nothing there. I don't know what else to build off of that, though. I mean, it's nice that that's only 1 offensive point. If she has the buff and the costs are reduced, I mean, I wonder if it'd just be better to use a one-hander to just charge 4 times in a turn. Well, let's put it this way. At max level, she has 1 sword. That's it, just 1. One-hander and nothing in the offhand. She could charge 3 times a turn. That's assuming no crits and, well, no stuns. If she stuns it, she can just disengage. I really don't think this build's going to be great, but it's going to be hilarious that we can stun someone. So we're going to want her to be very early on the turn order. I just don't know that we can do that. I think with swords, they have high initiative. So we just have to build properly into it. But yeah, her whole deal is get crits, stun them, or at least for bosses, get so many open wounds they can't hit. That's the hope. Let's put it this way, right? If things work on a boss unit and we get a stun somehow, right? And they take their 3 moves and both of them hit with a round of crit, that's 60% less hit chance on whatever unit we just hit. If they're not dead already, which some bosses they wouldn't be. But that's the thing, keep that in mind. Very powerful. It just sucks because that crit all just disappears the second it's not a charge. Because her move is that. Yeah, boarding prowess is only charge. And leap and jump down attacks. Very weird, but the crit is exactly why we're doing it on charge. So she's not an ambush machine. I mean, I could build someone into an ambush machine like him, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why you'd do it. No, surprise is there, and I think agility's the other one. Yeah, there it is. So you could make ambush hit really cheap. Like 3 and you could just grab it. So that's not bad. If you really wanted it. You could get rid of the 10% less hit chance. That's pretty good. The 20% just means you're gaining 10%, which we want. Yeah. I don't think surprise is going to happen. Well, excuse me. It's obviously not going to happen for him. He can't get there. Actually, none of his stats can. He can get to max agility, which is dodge chance, which we're not building that. We're building into toughness. He needs 9 toughness and 12 strength. That's what he needs. Because I really do want resilient. We're going to need it. And if there's free points, I think Hardy's not. Well, here's the problem. Resilient, the 2 charge moves, then what? We only have 1 more passive. Right? So that's 2. There's the 3rd one wasted. We can get 1 more ability. That will leave 1 maxed out move, which it could be Mighty Charge. I could go for that. It's not really what I would want to do. But if we make it so his charge smashes in and hits for double damage, if we look at it that way, right? This is like a Daredevil situation. If we get it firing, he's buffed up by the Howl of the Wolf. And he can disengage. Or flee, I guess. I really don't want to do that, but we don't have an option. If we had it that way, we could charge, flee, and then charge again. And we get 3 charges. If they're mighty charges, we are hitting for 600% weapon damage, which is pretty big. All things considered, if we have to, if we get Mighty Charge, which for him, I'm kind of assuming we are, he'll still have the -10, but at 15 weapon skill, that's okay. It would be a regular charge, but now with the damage, he'll only have enough for 2 more side abilities, like basic quality, effectively. Well, no, because one of them he can't get the max. That's the crit chance. So I could skip on that if I don't care about the crits. He is sitting on a 17% crit chance, and he will have the extra crit, so getting the extra 10 doesn't hurt, and it's a passive. So never mind. With that, that means we have 1 more lesser ability and a max ability. Yeah. No, it'd be 2. So we're getting the 1 max, that would be the 2nd max. Yeah, so we'd get that one to be 3. That would only leave another active ability, and I don't even know what you would get. I don't know. You could do combat focus and max it if you're crazy. I wouldn't do it. I would get the first one, because if you use that, you could do 2 charges with the 100% and the mighty charge. With combat focus into the charge for 2, disengage, do another combat focus, charge again. That's going to cost you quite a bit. You would need hit and run. That's what you'd get. You would get hit and run. Hit and run would be really nice. That would reduce the costs, which would be nice. That's such a weird build, but that would be what I do just to make Mighty Charge happen. But it would only be 400% weapon damage, but that's not terrible, especially with it being in 2 chunks. That's really good with a 2-hander, because if you think of some of the charges, they're about 114 damage, right? So add that, like a 50% really extra, because you're hitting about 80, right? We'll say 80. So it's going up about an extra 30, but we'll just add an extra 30. If it's hitting for 110, it's going to 140. 280 damage. That's a lot of damage. So it could be a good build. I think that's what we're going to build. He's not going to have high crit chance, but I'm not too worried about it. I think that's where we go. Hit and run would make it work. We don't need it. That's the weird thing. We don't need hit and run with this in mind. Let me think about something. We pay 3, we disengage for 2, that's 5. That leaves 4 points, which we have. We can do it without hit and run if we're doing 2 charges. Well, no, because we have combat focus. If we use this, we could go combat focus just to have the ability, and we go rank 1, right? Then hit and run's worth it, because you would give the extra hit chance. So it's literally a full-on guaranteed, well, it's not guaranteed hit, but we lose no hit chance. What we're hitting with is what we're hitting with. And if it's someone with a shield that it's too high, we just don't do the other attack for the 50% damage. I think that's what we would do. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That build seems okay. It's weird and stupid, but it's the challenge. It's what we're working with. These 2, they're doing basic charges. I might even do swift charge with them. I don't think I have to. The only reason I get swift charge is basically to guarantee the hit. It would be guaranteed hits all day, because that would be the 10% extra hit. And you don't max swift charge. That sucks. I think it doesn't even get more hit chance. I think it gets more like pass through or something dumb. Hold on, let me check. No, it gives you 10% more hit if you want it. Because here's the thing, we're gonna have the ability for 20% more. So whatever her hit chance is 10% improved already, just based on the stats we're getting. Follow it up with that, it's a 30% increase if that's maxed. So she's not gonna miss. So it's just a question of, does she crit or not? And that's what she's for. She is supposed to crit. So if we just remove it that she's swinging, but I think Swift Charge would be last. Why? Because I want to see what her rates are. If she gets to level 10, I want to see what the rates are, because if she's swinging on 95's baseline, what do we care? You know? Like, I just don't care. Yeah, whatever. It's there. If we could do it. Here's the real question. Ultimately. What the hell do we build with these guys? They are never not going to be doing one charge. Unless they're buffed. But then they have to... I think the only way this works... No, it will never work. Because I'm thinking if you're buffed to reduce the charge cost by 1... If you're spec'd for it, right? They could spend 2, but then they got to disengage, which costs 2 offensive points. The only way we would get that is if our leader tells them to disengage, which I'm not doing that. I mean, I guess if I have it, it's okay, but... Yeah, I just don't know what you would build for them with this. I feel like for them, what we want to do is make them into counter hit machines. They should be surprised. They can get the ambush improvement just to make it a more guaranteed hit. And I think we just build them with an insanely high toughness and strength, and they do ambush with this. And they get enough for the first rank, which is all they need anyway. They get both. Hopefully their ambush flies in and they stun them. I think that's what we build. Henchmen or ambush machines. Because at max level, they can ambush and swing. That's what we do. The henchmen are ambush. Leaders are destroyers. And if they stun them with them, and then they can still charge in and get a big hit anyway. Who cares? They can't miss. So if they have the points late game for it, because we're going to have surprise and the other one, they're not going to have many points. So what I may do is teach them Mighty Charge, first rank, for stunned targets. Just be like, am I deleting this guy? For 75% damage, you better believe it. Because the nice thing is if they're stunned, free disengage. If buffed with the cheaper, they do Mighty Charge, disengage, walk back, second Mighty Charge. Which is only 25% more than a normal charge, but that is a huge amount of damage. That would be 250% weapon damage, which is really good for them. It's not bad because a henchman usually in best scenario are hitting for 200% of a two-hander or 200% of a one-hander. That's all they can do. But that's not bad. That's good damage because their stats will still be high. They just won't. Yeah, they're still going to be high toughness though. I'm not going to build into agility. There's no way. They don't even have to. Because the first rank of what I want is right there. So we're not going to do this. We're going to disengage if we have to. And in late stages, that's fine. We can disengage, run back, and then maybe hit a... Now, what I could also teach them... Hold on. Where's Prowl? Do I care? No. No. I'd rather just have the toughness. If need be, I just give them a one-handed sword. Well, they're only going to have 12, so their parry's going to be garbage, right? It's what, 4%, and he's at this now, and he can add 8 more. That's not really great. That's only like, what, 42% more? No, sorry, 32% more. That's not high enough to matter. That's never going to be high enough. So parry's out off the table. They just need to be toughness machines. Maybe ignore pain's it. You know, you just hit it and then put him in the way. Because late game, I could see him taking that damage. They're only going to have... Can they wear helmets? Nope. So these guys can't wear helmets. So for them, they're going to have the 15% armor absorb from this, and then they could use that ability. I'm going to build it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. It's stupid, but I'm going to build it on them. They're going to have the active ability of the toughness, which means they need 9 toughness at least, which they'll get that. Yeah, yep. I know what I'm building for them. They're ambush machines, and I know their 4 abilities, or, well, most of them. They have the hit chance, the crit chance, the crit resistance, and then as far as active, they're going to get this. And then Mighty Charge, maybe, or we can get another move. I don't know what it would be in there. We'll see. I mean, hit and run's interesting, but not necessary. I'm not going to build that. I could grab Retaliation. That would help their build. There you go. I'll build Retaliation because that's what their build's going to be. They ambush, get the hit, they swing, counterattack increase by 10%. Why not? That's their job. Make them do it. Make it hurt. Make it hit, rather. That's the real tagline. Make it hit. I'm really trying to rack my brain at all times to figure this out because this is stressful. This is gonna be tough. Gonna be tough, but I think if we get it going. What level are you? You're level 1 as well. Do we have none of you guys high enough level to be anything of note? It's weird because our leader's level 4, and I don't like that. Because that means their leader's high level. Which means, you know, undead will be a problem. We really need to get through 4 days so we can get more stuff, but we're just gonna have to be cautious with what we buy. I don't really like this helmet because it's magic resistance and it's only at 6%. I think in amulets are kind of garbage. It's pendants we want. Those are better. So I could sell this for 81 gold, which we want. Shields I'm probably never gonna use. I should just sell that for 43 gold, but I'm gonna hold on to it. Selling will be for emergencies. I can't wait to use these. Not the mental one. That one's, I don't know who uses that at all. You probably do it to get 3 leadership so they can have better throughput, but. All right, guys. I know I just rambled a bunch about builds, but I think that was the 3 missions. We got a second story mission done by some miracle. We got it done. I unfortunately do not have enough time to do another mission. Much as I'd like for that to be. Whew. This is stressful, guys. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard to like figure out builds that'll work, and then even if I do, I'm still stuck with the idea that I have to get to max level. You know, I have to get the training in, and the problem is I'm short on money because I'm replacing so many troops. But what I may have to do is bankroll it so a lot of my troops can train the 10% hit. It's going to be super important for our charges to have better hit chance, because instead of staring down a 72, an 82 is a lot better. And as they level, if we can make it so we're staring down 95% charges, I'm gonna be happy. A lot happier than now when I miss 4 75s in a row. I think that was underselling it, but still. This is a build that I think will pop off if we get late game. It's kind of the problem with Chaos. Why I couldn't do Chaos. Because it just isn't gonna work until I hit late game. Did we lose another mission today? No, we didn't. We're actually at 92. I mean, let me put it this way. If I get done with this challenge in under 3 lost missions, I'll be ecstatic. Because there's no way we're pulling that off. But if we did, that'd be amazing. The real question is, can I get a whole warband of level 10s? Yeah, right. I mean, these guys won't be too bad. For them, the nice thing is their first training is going to be cheap. That's what we want, and that's cheap. This move, whatever. Don't care. Crit chance is nice, because if they crit, they get stunned, we're done. If they don't, I just don't care. The point is, I want them to hit when the move goes off. And plus, auto attacks are already a high chance, so, you know, we're just pushing the hit chance. I need consistency. That's what I want. Imagine eating pudding, the most delicious pudding you've ever eaten. But now it's lumpy. But there's not supposed to be lumps. That's what it feels like when you miss all those strikes. You're probably gonna vomit because I'm pretty sure that pudding's bad. I mean, it could be a pudding you didn't expect which one it was. I don't know who's eating pudding anyway. I don't, but still, the point is, if it's lumpy, it's no good. I need consistency. This Mordheim pudding is disappointing so far, but we're fighting through it. Whether it ends well or not, we'll see. Either way, yeah, that's gonna be it for Mordheim. I probably won't be doing Mordheim tomorrow. Probably not, because it's a Saturday. But there will still be more Mordheim if we're enjoying it. If you guys want to see this season of Mordheim go all the way through, I will do it. I still have plans to do it, but like I said, I like to give you guys the option. If you're like, I'm tired of seeing these shitty numbers and rolls, which I don't know who would actually say that, because I'm pretty sure I know what you guys are thinking, because I'd probably be thinking it if I was not me, is like, yeah, I want to see you lose 20, 75% in a row and your whole warband dies. I want to see it happen. And I don't blame you. That'd be cool. Not to me. It'd be cool to see. Probably. I don't know. Me getting bodied? Yeah, pretty much, Ed. No lumps in my pudding? No, absolutely not. No, thank you. I don't need lumps in my food. You know, it's like mashed potatoes that are just not made that good, and it's really lumpy. You tell they didn't cook it long enough, they didn't mash it well enough. Just very lumpy. Not great. I mean, you know, that's probably doesn't work because I'm a sucker for potatoes. I'd probably still eat it anyway. Whatever. You got me monologuing about potatoes. That's it. We're done with Mordheim for the night, guys. There will be more to come. Seems like you guys are ready to watch me cry. I'll make sure if I cry, it's going to be the ugliest cry you've ever seen. That's the goal.